Good afternoon, everyone. This is Shweta Shankar. Today's session is a short session on geography or an important topic you can say related to the geography, including GS part. Today's topic is related to geomorphology, which is the basic part or the basic starting of your subject. Geomorphology basically gives the base related to all the geography understanding because it gives the idea related to landmass, the idea related to rock pattern, the idea related to soil pattern because rocks or the landmass is the base for the further formation of soils and vegetations and the other kind of things. So this first topic, which is known as geomorphology, give you the base to understand the all concepts of geography. Whenever we talk about the geomorphology, there are three main theories which we study. The first is continental drift theory given by Wagner in 1912. Second is seafloor spreading. And the third and the most important theory, which is actually approved by all the geographers, that is known as plate tectonic theory. So today's session we are going to brief study about seafloor spreading. Seafloor spreading is when we talk about seafloor spreading basically. So we talk or let's say we do some kind of synopsis related to seafloor spreading. Seafloor spreading. When we talk about the synopsis of seafloor spreading, so first we talk about the introduction part. That means the first we will talk about introduction of this theory. Introduction of this theory. Then we will discuss about what this theory actually says. What this theory actually says. And the third and most important part of any kind of theory which is known as evidences. That means how we can say that this theory is approved or this theory is basically the acceptance or you can say the evidences means the acceptance of all kind of theories. So this is the evidences. The third one part is basically known as evidences of this theory. एविडेंसेस मींस बेसिकली प्रूफ्स प्रूफ क्या है कि ये थ्योरी थी या फिर ये कंसेप्ट था सो दिस इज नोन एज बेसिकली द एविडेंसेस ऑफ एनी काइंड ऑफ थ्योरी सो लेट्स स्टार्ट अबाउट सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग एंड फर्स्ट we are going to discuss about the introduction part this theory is given by Harry Hess and Harry Hess was US naval engineer during Second World War. The team of Harry Hess and the US government wanted to lay down cable between the North America and the Europe. We can see this in the diagram. Let's suppose this is America. This is North America, including Canada and USA. This whole part is North Atlantic Ocean, and here we have Europe and this is Europe and this one is Asia. So Harry Hess and his team wanted to lay down, as I said, the cable between Atlantic Ocean. And why they wanted to lay down the cable in this Atlantic Ocean? Because before this theory, this was the general assumption that in the landmass there are many kind of mountains, there are many kind of ups and downs, but they were expected that all the ocean were little bit plain region. That's why they started or they things started to lay down the cable between the oceanic region between North America and Europe. But surprisingly, they found that the sea floor is basically not the plain surface. There are many mountains. There are range of mountains. There are trenches. There are many kind of land masses. There are many kind of topographies which are present in the in beneath the oceans, and this gave the rise of sea floor spreading. Then why this sea floor spreading, or what this theory actually says, we are going to discuss about this theory. So this was the introduction part, that why sea floor spreading, basically a QI, and the reason behind this theory, or the main concept behind this theory, that they were expected कि जो पूरा हमारा जो oceanic surface है, that is they were expecting that this is the plain surface, और वहां पे there will be more easy to lay down some kind of cable. So this was the introduction part of this theory. Now what this theory says? Now see, this theory says that our sea floor is basically spreading. मतलब sea floor जो है हमारा क्या हो रहा है, that is spread हो रहा है. ये कैसे इन लोगों ने प्रूव किया, ये हम यहाँ पर इसको let's do some diagram and then we can understand. Let's suppose this is the oceanic crust, and one more thing before the diagram, there are some more things which you have to understand. First thing is something about oceanic crust. Second is something about continental crust. And then what kind of oceanic crust, or what kind of minerals, or what kind of minerals are found in the oceanic crust basically. So first about the oceanic crust, that is oceanic crust is thinner, but it is denser than the continental crust. This is the first point. Second is, the second point you can say that the continental crust is less denser than the oceanic crust. It is but obvious. Then the third portion is, this oceanic crust is dominated by basalt, or the basaltic rocks you can say. So it is dominated by basalt. These are some important points. And if one plate is denser, or the normal phenomena है physics का, that is the denser plate always go below to the lighter plate. That means if there is plate, plate means simple language में it is a kind of landmass. Just in a simple language, it is kind of landmass. So let's suppose this is the first landmass and this is the second landmass. So this landmass, if this landmass is comparatively denser, then this denser landmass will subduct below the little bit, or the comparatively lighter landmass. So these important 3 points, that means first is oceanic crust is made up of silicon and magnesium, or dominated by basically silicon and magnesium. Second is, it is dominated by, oceanic crust is dominated by basaltic rocks. Third is, continental crust is less denser than the oceanic crust. So these are some important features, or some important introductory part of the seafloor spreading theory. Because whenever we study about the denser or the thinner part, we have to understand that what is going on below the oceans. So these are 3 important introductory points of this theory. Now we are going to start to frame a diagram related to this sea floor spreading. Now see, let's suppose this is the one region, or the one oceanic plate, or one oceanic landmass. This is the another oceanic landmass. This one is another oceanic landmass. ये why we are drawing like this, ये आपको आने वाले अभी थोड़े समय में you will get this कि why we are drawing like this. नाउ यहां पर देयर इज ओशन and this is basically oceanic flow. This is known as oceanic crust. This is known as one oceanic crust and this is the another oceanic crust. Here there is ocean. Now one more thing that यहाँ पर there is continental plate. यहाँ पर there is a continental plate. This is known as continental plate. One more thing that below the oceanic crust there is a surface which is known as asthenosphere. फिलहाल के लिए एस्थेनोस्फीयर इज जस्ट अ पार्ट ऑफ द इंटीरियर स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द अर्थ. जब आप अर्थ के नीचे जाते हैं तो वन पार्ट और वन लेयर विच इज नोन एज एस्थेनोस्फीयर एंड विच इज जस्ट बिलो द ओशनिक क्रस्ट. सो हियर देयर इज मैग्मा. यहां पर देयर इज मैग्मा and this magmatic layer or this magma which is present in a layer that is known as asthenosphere. That is known as asthenosphere. Now see, जो theory है वो बेसिकली ये बोलती है कि ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ मैग्मा, और यहाँ वाला जो रीजन है वहां पे देयर इज प्रेजेंस ऑफ रेडियो एक्टिव मटेरियल एंड देयर डीके. So due to the decay of radioactive materials in the asthenosphere, there are convectional currents are present. And due to these convectional currents, the oceanic floor is basically moving apart from each other. Now, what this theory exactly says? See, let's suppose I'm rubbing this. Let's suppose there is one convectional current moving in this direction. This is one convectional current and this is another convectional current which is moving in the opposite direction. Now why it is moving in this direction or why convectional currents are moving in any kind of direction, geography don't have such kind of answers. ऐसे बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स हैं, ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जिसके लिए आज भी geography के पास there is no answer. So this is just the movement of convectional currents which is basically due to the decay of radioactive material which is present in the magma and this magmatic layer, this magma rich layer which we call asthenosphere. Now due to this convectional current the oceanic plates are moving apart from each other. यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पर we are basically drawing the gap between two oceanic plates. So due to this convectional current these oceanic plates are moving apart from each other. Now you can understand that if this is the oceanic plate then there must be here any kind of continent or any kind of continental plate or a landmass which is known as continent. So यहाँ पर let's suppose an oceanic plate, यहाँ पर let's suppose there is a continental plate and यहाँ पर also there is an continental plate. Now during the laydown of cable they found that there are number of undersea mountains or the parallel range of undersea mountains, and they found the base of this theory that due to this convectional currents there is a place which gives rise to the magma because oceanic crust के नीचे there is asthenosphere which is full of magma and यहाँ पर if magma found a space to escape from the beneath, so this place which gave rise to magma to come out on the oceanic crust, and when it come out on the oceanic crust it spread in the two directions. But you can see here that over the oceanic plate there is ocean, that means there is water, and due to the presence of water this magma solidified and formed a volcanic mountain. Now though this oceanic floor is spreading, that means ये लगातार यहाँ पर मूविंग अपार्ट फ्रॉम ईच अदर और ये ओशनिक फ्लोर जो है वो स्प्रेड हो रहा है. बट देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन दैट इफ इट इज स्प्रेडिंग, तो ये क्या हमारा ओशन जो है वो बढ़ रहा है एंड आवर कॉन्टिनेंट्स आर श्रिंकिंग? नो, इट इज नॉट like that. Why? Because here there is continental plate and I said in the introduction part that this is less denser region while the oceanic plate is more denser region. Now if this is the continental plate as I said and this is the oceanic plate, and if oceanic plate and continental plates are moving towards each other, then the oceanic plate which is denser, it will go subduct or it will go beneath the continental plate or it will subduct below the continental plate. But now इस oceanic plate के साथ में क्या होगा? See, ये जो oceanic plate है, it will go to the asthenosphere, but if in the asthenosphere it will go below the 80 kilometer of depth, then it will get more and more heat or sufficient heat to melt down, and below the 80 kilometers this plate will become a part of this asthenosphere. So अगर sea floor spread हो भी रहा है, that it doesn't mean कि sea floor is spreading and the continents are shrinking. It doesn't mean. So the first part is the oceanic floors are moving apart from each other due to the presence of convectional currents which are due to radioactive decay present in the asthenosphere which is rich in magma, and it gives rise to magma from asthenosphere and come out over the oceanic floor. Due to the presence of water, due to the presence of water, this volcanic magma solidified and forms parallel mountains. Now, in this side, this oceanic plate is going below the 80 kilometer and becoming the part of this asthenosphere. So अगेन ये जो माउंटेन्स है, दीज आर लाइक दिस, मतलब ये वाला माउंटेन अब यहाँ पर जाएगा, ये वाला माउंटेन इट विल शिफ्ट हियर, अगेन दिस इज मूविंग अपार्ट और अगेन दिस इज स्प्रेडिंग, सो दिस वाला माउंटेन विल हियर एंड दिस वाला माउंटेन विल हियर, अगेन मूविंग, सो दिस वाला माउंटेन विल हियर एंड द अनदर माउंटेन विल बी हियर. नाउ वन मोर थिंग दैट हमने यहाँ पर हाइट जो है वो लगातार क्या बनाई है, डिक्रीजिंग. व्हाई? बिकॉज ये जो सी फ्लोर जो हमारा स्प्रेड हो रहा है, इन दिस स्प्रेडिंग बेसिकली ये वाला जो माउंटेन था इट वाज फर्स्ट फॉर्म हियर एंड ड्यू टू द सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग नाउ दिस माउंटेन इज present in this region, but with the formation of volcanoes or with the formation of volcanic mountains, there are also some kind of erosional events are going on beneath the oceanic crust or beneath the oceans. So due to this erosion, there is decrease in the height of mountains. There is decrease in the height of mountains. While the first mountain which is found or the first mountain which is made up beneath the oceans due to this volcanic eruption, this mountain का height is little bit greater. Then हमने height जो है वो decrease किया हुआ है. So basically ये जो mountain था, this was the first mountain, this was the first mountain, this was second mountain, this was second, this was third, this was third, and this was the last one mountain which is formed in this diagram. Now the mountains, the parallel mountains which are formed beneath the oceanic crust, these are known as mountains of same orogeny. These are known as mountains of same orogeny. Means इनका जो फॉर्मेशन हुआ है वो एक साथ एक ही समय पर हुआ है और यही हमें आने वाले जो एविडेंसेस है उसमें दिस विल बी दी मेजर एविडेंस कि एक ही बेल्ट पर सेम ओरोजेनी के माउंटेन्स वी विल फाउंड इन द पैरेलल डिस्टेंस, इन द इक्वल डिस्टेंस. दिस विल गिव द राइज और द proven of the sea floor spreading theory, the formation of parallel mountain system. So these are basically known as the mountains of same orogeny because these are parallel mountains and formed in the same period or in the same period of volcanic eruption. Now जहां पर this plate is subducting below the continental plate or below the continental जो हमारा क्रस्ट है उसके नीचे जो सबडक्ट हो रहा है, इन दिस सबडक्शन there is this kind of structure is formed and this is the formation of trenches. So in the subduction zone, ये जो subduction zone है, this is the place where we found the deepest trenches of the world. The deepest trenches of the world. For example, Mariana Trench है, for example Sunda Trench है, for example और भी जो हमारे फिलीपींस के आसपास जितने भी हमारे ट्रेंचेस हैं, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट ट्रेंचेस जो है वो, so these are formed between the subduction zone and the subduction zone is basically formed between the oceanic plate or the oceanic crust and the continental crust. So this is basically the sea floor spreading, which says that sea floor is spreading, and whenever the oceanic floor, whenever the sea floor or the sea crust go below the 80 kilometers beneath the oceans, it will become a part of magma or it will become a part of asthenosphere, और ये पूरा सर्कल जो है हमारा लगातार यहाँ पे it will continually ये जो है हमारा पूरा पोर्शन ही चलता रहेगा. So this is basic structure of sea floor spreading. Now evidences हमारे पास कौन कौन से हैं? This is the two parts we have discussed about. First one is the introduction part. Second one is the what exactly this theory says. अच्छा, one more thing, that this parallel mountain system is known as ridge. This parallel mountain system is known as ridge. And evidences में I said कि यही parallel mountain system हमको मिलने वाले हैं, क्योंकि हम ऐसे evidences यहाँ पे देखेंगे. So first is the volcanic eruption, and one more thing, that this type of volcanic eruption is known as fissure type of eruption. Is known as fissure type of eruption. Why? See, whenever we say about the volcanic eruption, there are mainly two types of volcanic eruption. First is fissure type and second is violent type. Violent type के लिए you can understand कि जब there will be no space for erupt of the for the magma, then there will be violent type of eruption. But if magma get already a space to escape from beneath the earth over the oceans, then there is always fissure type of eruption. Fissure का मतलब कोई बहुत ज्यादा violent type of eruption वहां पे होने की जरूरत नहीं है, because it get already space to escape. Like यहाँ पर this magma already found the space to escape, इस वाली जगह से already यहाँ से बाहर निकल रहा है. इसीलिए जो oceanic crust के नीचे जितना भी there is volcanic eruption है, there is mainly fissure type of eruption. This is also a major evidence कि यहाँ पे नीचे जो है जितने भी eruptions हो रहे हैं, that is fissure type of eruption है. So this is the you can say this is basically the sea floor spreading theory. Now we are going to discuss about the evidences of this theory. So you can see some kind of evidences. For example, 2015-16 के आसपास there was a question in UPSC prelims that world's longest mountain system. उसमें there was option like mid oceanic ridge था, there was mid Atlantic ridge, there was Himalayan belt or some kind of or another mountain ranges. बहुत सारे लोगों ने आंसर लगाया था mid Atlantic ridge, but mid Atlantic ridge is not the answer. Mid oceanic ridge is basically the answer of this question, because mid oceanic ridge is 78 kilometers का unbroken mountain chain है, और ये 78 kilometers का unbroken mountain chain is basically below the sea floor, below the oceans है ये, and this is the longest mountain system of the earth. So this was the right answer. अब now evidences की अगर हम बात करते हैं, तो first evidence is there that 78 kilometer का we have mid oceanic ridge, or mid oceanic ridge, as I said, parallel plus unbroken mountain range. It is known as oceanic ridge or ridge, you can say. So this is the first evidence. Second evidence is presence of volcanic eruptions below the oceans. Third is, लेट सपोज अगर आपने कभी आइसलैंड का नाम सुना हो, आइसलैंड इज फेमस फॉर जियोथर्मल एनर्जी. नाउ इफ क्वेश्चन कम्स दैट व्हाई आइसलैंड इज फेमस फॉर जियोथर्मल एनर्जी, दो आइसलैंड इज सिचुएटेड इन द नदर्न मोस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द नदर्न हेमिस्फीयर, बहुत ऊपर की तरफ है. आपको लोकेशन यू आर नोइंग दैट कि आइसलैंड जो है बहुत नदर्न पोर्शन की तरफ है, ठंडा रीजन है, बट व्हाई इट इज फेमस फॉर जियोथर्मल एनर्जी. नाउ दिस इज वन मोर एविडेंस दैट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द आइसलैंड, so Iceland is basically located over the mid-oceanic ridge, जहां पे there is number of volcanic eruptions are beginning continuously वो हो रहा है, और उसके ऊपर वाले पोर्शन पे there is an island which is known as Iceland. एक कंट्री है जिसकी कैपिटल है Reykjavik, the northernmost capital of the world. So यहाँ पर there is you can say the geothermal एनर्जी का प्रेजेंस है यहाँ पर. व्हाई? बिकॉज इन दिस रीजन, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई सेड आइसलैंड, सो आइसलैंड जो है वो वॉल्केनिक जो माउंटेन है, जो रिजेस हैं, उसके बिल्कुल टॉप लेयर पे जो है ऊपर की तरफ जो है दैट इज एन आइलैंड प्रेजेंट विच इज नोन एज आइसलैंड. सो ये भी एक बहुत बड़ा एविडेंस है कि मिड ओशनिक रिजेस वहां पे प्रेजेंट है, जिसको हम बोलते हैं बेसिकली मिड अटलांटिक रिज. मिड ओशनिक मतलब जो पूरा हमारा पैसिफिक ओशन वाला बेल्ट है. अगर आप यहाँ पर हम डायग्राम में देखना चाहें तो हम डायग्राम में इसको इस तरीके से देख सकते हैं. आई एम गोइंग टू ड्रॉ द वर्ल्ड का मैप. सो लेट सपोज यहाँ पर देयर इज दिस इज नॉर्थ अमेरिका. This is North America. This is Europe. ये आपका मेडिटेरेनियन सी वाला बेल्ट है पूरा हमारा, मेडिटेरेनियन सी. दिस इज अफ्रीका and this is all over the Asia. Here there is Australia. So mid oceanic ridge की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो mid oceanic ridge को आप यहाँ पर ऐसे डिनोट कर सकते हैं. This is basically the mid oceanic ridge वाला belt which is spread over the whole Pacific oceanic belt. इसी से निकल कर आता है फिर आपका जितना भी हमारा पैसिफिक रिंग ऑफ फायर है, ये सारी थ्योरीज जो आगे इसी से चलकर हमारे पास सामने आती है. सो दिस इज बेसिकली नोन एज मिड ओशनिक ridge and this is the 78 किलोमीटर का parallel mountain system है which is the longest mountain system present on the earth. So these are some kind of evidences. यहाँ पर पड़ता है हमारे पास there is Iceland, यहाँ पर there is Iceland, और ये है पूरा mid Atlantic ridge वाला belt. So यहाँ पर there are many kind of there are many times or continuously volcanic eruptions are occurring, और ड्यू टू दिस वॉल्केनिक इरप्शंस यहाँ पर वी हैव जियोथर्मल एनर्जी के बहुत बड़े प्लांट्स हैं यहाँ पर इसी वजह से, बिकॉज वहां पे पानी जो है नीचे से लगातार गर्म है ड्यू टू दी वॉल्केनिक इरप्शन. और ये वॉल्केनिक इरप्शन जो है इसका एविडेंस वी हैव द मिड ओशनिक रिज. इसी मिड ओशनिक रिज को यहाँ पर केबल वायर या जो केबलिंग वो लोग करना चाह रहे थे, ड्यू टू दिस केबलिंग during Second World War they found this kind of parallel mountain system which we called mountain ridge. So these are some evidences related to the sea floor spreading. Now if we come on the questions, so यहाँ पर traditional questions हैं बहुत ज़्यादा, but अगर कभी current से जुड़ा हुआ कोई question आता है, for example I said कि geothermal energy का क्या वहाँ पर importance है, और why the any kind of area अगर आने वाले time में ऐसा कुछ found होता है कि there is a colder region but still there is the base of geothermal energy or which is very rich in geothermal energy. तो यहाँ पर इस तरीके की थ्योरीज का बेस बना के you can write your answer कि अगर आपको पता है वहां पर किसी तरीके का कोई रिच मिलता है, कोई सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग के there is some kind of evidences are there, then you can put this theory in that question कि why the colder region is rich in the basically geothermal energy. So this kind of questions come in the exams related to sea floor spreading, and this is all about the sea floor spreading theory. I said we discussed about introduction, the what theory says, and plus evidences related to the theory. So this is it about sea floor spreading. नेक्स्ट क्लास में दोबारा आपसे मुलाकात होगी, तब तक के लिए थैंक यू सो मच.